keeping and guidance of who hold authority in our local country, Ghana, especially His Excellency Don Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Royal Majesty OTUMFOUR Sod-cutting, and Nanano, the Regional Minister, the Mayor of Kumasi, that they may serve justice and promote the dignity and freedom of every person. Lord God Almighty, we invite you this morning beside at this sod-cutting ceremony, so that at the end of it all, we have every cause to give you the needed glory through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Please be seated.
A round of applause for my father, Most Reverend Professor Archbishop Emeritus. I would now welcome the Associate Minister, Dr. Father and the other dignitaries to join the ceremony. If my memory serves me right, I think it's the youngest Associate Minister we've seen in recent times. Welcome all the dignitaries, I would say. Let's all be seated. Please find yourself seats. We see Nananum, we see lots and lots of MPs around. I see the Honorable MP for Shaiso around. We call him Seka, Dr. Hamwa. And then there are other dignitaries around. Of course, His Royal Highness is around. And loads of other dignitaries I will be introducing as the program proceeds. Just in case you've just joined us and you are asking yourself what is happening, it is the official opening of the Airport City Kumasi. Some are saying it's a sod-cutting, but the reality is that most of the projects have already begun. Conceived as one of the largest small cities in the West African sub-region, the Kumasi Airport City is poised to attract investments exceeding millions and to propel Ghana into a commercial epicenter for both the nation and the West African sub-region. From where we stand this morning, you're going to see one area demarcated for the Greenwich, which houses over 80 communities. That's what you see just across. And then there's a Kissington Heights, 4 distinct 15-floor luxury apartment building, totaling over 750 rooms. It's going to be on my right-hand side. That's about to take off. And then we have the best Western Premier, a luxury hotel with world-class entertainment and service on my left. You get a chance to see it. And then the Cinnamon, the grade A offices with mixed-use facilities. We'll be seeing all these as the program proceeds. But for now, tradition demands that we pick another folkloric tune from the Adwa troupe, and then we'll move on to the introduction of the dignitaries that we have around. See, Adwa for us, my crowd, I'm going to go from my penny for no, and I come with the name of Yamo to my crowd. I'm ready, I'm going to go to Kumasi. You are Santimam. My idea, yeah. And so we'll proceed. And there is a giant body behind what we are seeing, the beautiful edifices that we're seeing around. And we call them HDG Homes, a very reputable real estate development and investment management company in Ghana, anchored to seasoned professionals with local and international experience. Their mission is to design and build modern, sustainable properties like what we are about to see when we go around and redefine the way people live, especially in Kumasi. At the forefront of our development initiatives is the Kumasi Airport City, where we are about to do the sod-cutting. And they take pride in spearheading and transforming this 50-acre land that we see around from this side on my right onto the left. That's what we're about to see. And it's going to be something that most of you haven't seen in this city before. As you can see on your left and your right hand side by way of photos. Those who've had the opportunity to go through the brochures, you know what I'm talking about. And they are ably supported by their Turkish partners. We shall be getting to what they do and all that when the VVIPs begin to speak. Like I said, we're looking forward to the Greenwich, the Kensington Heights, the Best Western Premier, and the Cinnamon. Good news is that in case you want to buy something, on my left-hand side, I counted 10 buildings that I got in initially, and the boss said no, it was 20 with 80 rooms. And we are left with only 4. What it means is that most of them have been bought already. Those on my left have been bought already. It's not for rental. You can buy them and own them and give them to your kids and your brothers and sisters or friends or whatever. So we are left with only 4. So in case you want to buy, be as fast as possible to talk to HDG this morning, because what they are putting out there is exactly what you see on the walls by way of photographs. With that said, we'll proceed with the program. And like I said, Ohineba Hiahine is here to give us the maximum support. I know the program is in 2 folds. After we've done the sod-cutting over here, I know the dignitaries will go with Nana Hiahine to the palace to meet His Majesty the King. For now, I think it's ideal to call for us to get deeper in depth on what to expect today, this morning at the Airport City Sod-cutting ceremony. It's just ideal that I introduce the brain behind this wonderful package that we see. Most of the times we see in Kumasi that when we flourish by way of businesses and make lots of money, the investments most of the time are done outside Kumasi. I'm talking about our rich folk. And it's not a very pleasant experience, but it is what it is. Most of our rich men in Kumasi are investing in the Greater Accra region, in the Eastern region, which is also Ghana, but they say charity begins at home, right? This facility I'm about to introduce, Nana Stephen Owusu, some call him Stephen Owusu, is the founder and the chief executive officer of the HDG Group, a range of diversified businesses operating in various sectors of Ghana's economy. It was incorporated as far back as 2019. Stephen is also the founder and CEO of Jack's Jocks Incorporated, a US-based technology company established in 2016. Stephen pioneered the introduction of the first Jack's Jocks product, revolutionizing the fitness industry by integrating the technology into strength and training. He is an inventor with multiple global inventions within the technology industry. Before founding J Jocks Incorporated, Stephen held a decade-long tenure at Tesco Stores Limited in the UK. Those who have been to the United Kingdom, you know what I'm talking about. The second largest global retailer. And during his tenure, he assumed various senior executive roles, overseeing a team of over 1,000 employees in the technology and media categories. He is a special guest behind this big package that we are seeing. A born and bred Kumasi guy who is investing in Kumasi. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Stephen Owusu to tell us about what we are about to see. Because we've done the drumming, we've done the dancing, and I'm sure we are all expectant to learn about the Airport City Kumasi and the sod-cutting ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Stephen Owusu, Macabo for the cacao, Mimrafi. I said, Omo Tire Chimney and Turkey for Mutina make up of the Bremo. But the American said, the Uhu Hanyina, Missani Farm, Miss Sabin Kumni Hanyano, about Bilbo Soup, Masupa, a hundred about in Shazzy, young Bilbo, the sea watch a 1 year. Now, if you say in Funica. Memo, a free bread I didn't say I equia, and Uber say young for Nicake. You won't die in Adia Eba Bessie or Hayaba be away. As I say, I have 50 acres, a free animal constitution, 50 acres. Now, I know much about any Greenwich. Sa Greenwich, Daniel Baku, and you watch it. We a businessman. Now, I know many here, which I was a Mapida Costoy. Daniel Baku, and you watching it at Toa Manaka Naipe. So far, yes, really at top. Amanaka 9% Tobia, HDG for now, who was a Nwaka. What are the two Castleton Heights? And no hour and 75 honor, if I could chat a homamona, what would you cost? Now, honor dined to Baku, Dunum 15, and see from a house and never cost around 15. I also picture civil honor, and yet, as if we said, Mirage, I ever so. And see if I could travel on Russia, no, and I will never go 750 out of SAR 15, no, and I will never 750. What they are not so to best premier, I know your hotel, meaning someone who Bako, Kuzuka, Nakasia Pano, Bako, and Bakumasi. Now, and also, and Yasan Kitokra, and woman, Sir, Edunkum. And I say, you want cinnamon, and all the more person with the offices, and Kumasi, and I'm person. Munya baby kama wo de obi fra boche ba o si free pay mu ana na so wura office mu no mo so mu de no ene cinnamon no ene so fa yie pa na me mpese ye wo fufu ma no mo nkwan enti me to me sa dia frɛ opani sibi no usu Kumasi ni ba ye wo no ha sabe friends anya me shira no anka se ne sika no de beko outside Kumasi se o jo so fa ko ne twa gro ti no ye ne Kumasi tem fan se mo ka se enhia owura sibi no usu ye kan bo fum da na ma twa no shop about people. So that's what the house got up for, my man. Yes. You know, back in the day, he was a very good rapper, you know. Not in Kenya, but we'll talk some more.
Thank you very much. I'm sure that was another Stephen Owusu, right? Definitely not me. Thank you. His Royal Majesty Professor Boachigan said, Honorable Frank Abuapogime, Ashanti Regional Minister, Nananom, to the Managing Directors of Ghana Airport Company Limited and Ghana Civil Aviation, to the Turkish Ambassador, distinguished members of the Diplomatic Corps, the clergy, imams, head of security services, head of banks, head of institutions, business leaders, our partners, vendors, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed, good morning. I have a very short message to share with you this morning, and it's really one of gratitude, actually. And so let me begin by thanking the Almighty God, OTUMFOUR Sod-cutting II, and all of you so much. I truly appreciate that you've taken time off your busy day to be here with us. I know all of you have so many things to do. But on this day, this momentous moment, I really appreciate being with us at this moment with us. Your presence here is not just about attending an event, it's a reflection of the commitment to the Airport City project and to the city of Kumasi and the entire nation. This generation, our generation, has a unique opportunity to create something very remarkable here in Kumasi. And we hope our project will inspire others to take a second look at our city with regards to potential as well as investment. And we hope our ambition will also serve as inspiration for our children and our children's children. Some have already said this is an incredible project and a wonderful vision. And I agree. But as much as I am happy with our achievements so far, it will not be accurate to ascribe everything to me. Actually, the vision was inspired by our king, Nana Osei II, OTUMFOUR. I remember in the early days, even I had doubts whether we could deliver such a vision. And he would tell me, and this is a quote, "You can do it, and you will finish this project." And actually, those are words that he says very often. I will often hear him say, "You will finish this project," after every sentence. Along the way, when it gets very difficult, as you can imagine it does, trying to undertake a project like this, sometimes I'll go and see him with my head down. He will put his arm around me and he will tell me, "I know it's difficult, but you will come through. I will support you with everything that you need. Just keep going." And his support is why we are all here today. So I just want to say thank you again to our king, OTUMFOUR Nana Osei II. At this point, I want to share a few details about the project. Um, I'm probably going to put my paper down so I can speak to you about what we are trying to achieve here. It's actually a very simple vision, a vision that we all ascribe to. We all watch videos of international cities, even in Accra, and we are wondering how come our city hasn't experienced any of this? Is there something uniquely wrong about our city or our people? And the reality is, there isn't. Even when we started the project, there were people that said, "Why would you do this in Kumasi? Take it to Accra." But I always believed that this is the right moment, this is the right time for us to build such a city in the heart of Ghana. The land in front of the new airport, as you all remember, was littered with squatters and fufu joints and the rest. And over the last couple of years, we had a vision of creating a modern city, a smart city, and a sustainable city over the 50 acres of land you see across. And the idea was very simple. Whatever we see overseas, we can do it in Ghana and we can do it in Kumasi. So our vision is to create a city with roads that are done, with pavements where you can walk. My favorite is to be able to walk on the road and not share the road with a car. We are going to have gutters that are all underground, just like you see overseas. Our road are going to have clearly marked areas for bike. Yes, there will be bike lanes at the Kumasi Airport City. And as you can imagine, there's going to be a lot of greens and a lot of trees. And you will see it all around you. We are going to make sure that we plant a lot of trees and a lot of greens all around this. This used to be the garden city of Ghana, and we want to bring that back. So you are not going to see every square inch being concrete. So what we've done is we've divided the land into two, and I call this one up until the end of this building's phase one. So phase one comprises of all the different buildings that Lovely C was talking about. So over here is what we call Kensington Heights. I think it's the most popular of our projects. Everybody have seen it around, and I'm sure you all cannot wait to see the 15th floor being risen. It's a 10-acre land, but there are 4 structures. The 4 structures is covering less than half of it, which means you are going to have about 6 acres dedicated to greens, pools, sports center, there's a spa, there are salons, there are gyms, there are international restaurants, local restaurants, you are going to find them there. And these are apartments, about 750 of them. We launched the first one a few months ago, and already we have taken sales more than 15% of the units. We've already sold. And every day we get so many phone calls from the office, people showing their interest and wanting to support the project. We've now brought on a foreign partner called Miller. Miller is one of the largest international construction companies. They have built in Dubai, in DRC, in Senegal, in Turkey. Most of the beautiful high-rises you see, which we will show some of them around and will be in your program. They are not just images, they have built. And I met Mr. Milding about a year ago. The agreement took 9 months to do, but he has been in Ghana 4 times. He flies with his private jet, he comes here, he spends days here. He could have also gone to Accra, but he believed in the vision that we are doing here. So I just want to say thank you very much, Mr. Matt, for being with us. And as you will see later, they are already on site. They have done all the excavation. Now in Ghana, when we are building high rises, what we do is we do foundation, and then we do the mat, then we put the columns. But Mr. Matt made a decision that even though this area is not known for earthquake, he's going to invest over $4 million to bring a technology we call piling, which means within a very small space where the building is going to sit, there is 550 columns underground. So there's a machine there, they drill down, they pour the concrete, 550 of them, before they even do the mat. That kind of foundation, you can build 40, 50 high, and it will be okay. I share these painful details because I want to assure you that what we are doing here is not something that you can say, oh, Mehumbi Wakra. The reality is what we are doing here is going to be a first in Ghana. We are using international standards, and then we are not saying, oh, it's Kumasi, so we are going to take our time and we are going to do it well. The next project I want to talk about is the Greenwich. Greenwich is a 80-plus luxury home. So each home you see there is 4 bedroom. On the top floor is a pent floor where you have your own living room, your walk-in closet, and the rest. So phase 1 is what you see. We are going to be building more. And the phase 1, the 20 homes, already 16 are sold. We have 4 more units left. I think most people are not even aware we were building it. And I think people hear sod-cutting ceremony, you know, people assume it's probably bare land and we are about to start. And I've heard things like, the reality is that it's already there. We are already halfway through. So that is Greenwich, which is a luxury home gated community. The next development I want to talk about is the Best Western Premier. So let me tell you a secret about the Best Western Premier. My colleague Abna is here today. You will hear from him very soon. He was the first investor I brought on board. When we met, we just clicked. He's also from Kumasi, and he's also using the same vision in putting up the Best Western. The Best Western sits on 3 acres of land. We are going to build another hotel, so there will be 2 hotels in total. The first 5-star hotel in Kumasi is going to sit right in front of the airport. Again, when we finish, we'll be going around. You're welcome to have a look. All these things are not a dream. It's not something that I'm saying we are going to build. We've already done foundation, we've already done the basement, and we are just waiting to continue. And you will see all the crane are already there. So it's not something that we are about to do. It's something that we are already in the midst of. The final project I want to talk about is the Cinnamon. The Cinnamon is a 10-story office, grade A office complex. If you know Accra Airport City, you see those beautiful buildings. You are going to see something better being built here at the Kumasi Airport City. Then finally, with the phase 2, we are going to have financial district, where we'll have a financial sector here, a medical facility, hospital, if you like. All of them are going to come within the phase 2. So I use this opportunity to welcome all investors, all of you listening to me, Ghanaians abroad and back here at home. We can't do this on our own. So we are calling on you to come. Call us, talk to us. If it's a shop that you want, if you want to build the hospital here, talk to us and we will work with you. Our only measure is that you build to international standard and you complete your construction around 2 years. That is all we are looking for. So call us, talk to us, and we are willing to work with you on that. You've seen there's a high tension line across the land over here. And then you can also see that we are doing some works on the Bokom stretch. So we are going to move those high tension lines. We are going to put them underground. Like I said, there will be no cable around here. You will see all the cables being there. We are giving ourselves up to the end of next month. That will be done as well. So, in summary, Kumasi Airport City, a modern, smart, sustainable city that would rival most of the top developments within Africa. The Kensington Heights, luxury apartments. The Greenwich, luxury residential homes. Some people call it Kumasi Airport Residential. I like it very much. Best Western, a 5-star hotel. The Cinnamon, a grade A office complex. All these developments are within the phase 1, and completion time is 2 years. So I often say that given rain and any other bits, so let's give ourselves 2.5 years. But this is not something that is going to be going on for 4 or 5 years. Some of the development is less than 2 years. You can see the Greenwich is already done. Within the next 4 or 5 months, we'll be done with Greenwich. We will start doing the civil works in terms of road and putting all the cables underground. So we call on you to help us, to pray for us, that we can realize this vision within this record time. So with your help, I believe we will deliver and complete this project. I have my teams all around. Take some time to talk to them. They will be happy to interact with you and assist you. If you are interested in buying any of the apartments, we have reservation form. Just go and talk to them. Learn more about it. Read more about it. And before I leave the stage, I just want to say this one thing. I am only here representing all of us. This project is not about me. It's not even about my company. It's about a city that used to be called the Garden City of Ghana. It's about a city that is yearning to have such developments right here. And the only thing I'm asking of you is to support us in any way you can. Even showing up today is a way of you supporting the project, and I'm very grateful. So I ask you to pray. I ask you to be positive. If you hear somebody saying, oh, they cannot do it, or they are being negative, I want you to speak to them. And together, I pray that we will be here in 2 years, 2.5 years. We will be opening the phase 1 of the airport city. It will be in the evening. There will be fireworks, and all of us will be proud of our country and our city. Thank you very much.
And even before you sit down, somebody whispered, ask him about the payment plan. Ask him about the payment plan. Just be seated. Be seated. Is there a payment plan?
Thank you very much. Yes, there is. So if you take the apartment, it takes 2 years to complete. So usually we match it with a payment plan. So you have 2 years, you put your deposit down, and then you have 2 years to pay for it. Usually you pay 75% in about a year and a half, and then you wait till handover before you pay the final payment. This doesn't normally fit with every single person. So you may have your own idea of what you think might work for you. Don't be shy. Come and talk to us. If we can help, we will absolutely be happy to help. Thank you.
Your kind in me bonnet tougher because we suffer from kind to me. Also, the man I can't hang down by baby and yet I saw. I did I also. Namu, but I'm some of sod-cutting. Sod-cutting is a train that I just assassina into 2 annual concrete cement here. But I had one day I said, man, I said that. And he ushered me in Kumia and offering the Greenwich. Luxury residence here. Yatoa Manaka line page. And he is officer Utopia. I don't know what company number and what Madama. And I need to say, Sevilla present Utopia. Meeting out to say, and I don't know what I say, Ubana Uno. And I want a company now to say Kaka. Mubabi, we are. And now the Dakanabas of Sonoma, but let's all say we are secure. And just our chain. I could see next year and next 2 years if we do not Nina no echo. Or church remove the Omensa, Nipan so the Enravia Beba, baby son. Oye nyina nim sɛ plane si a yana baabi abrosan wɔn yana issues wɔ to be beside no a ɛna ɔsi yɛ to aso 15 deɛ na mmom ɔmo ne Ghana Airport Company Limited for edi nkitaho eti ɔmo ama ɔmo measurement bi ne baabi ɔmo besi ɛde akɔ akɔsi na ɛbɛyɛ a atoyerɛnkyɛm sɛ biara esi nti ɔmo ama example ɔsi aha bɛyɛ te sɛ skipo ɔmo a ɔmo nim Amsterdam anaa Holland no hanom nyinaa no ɔmo wie ne nyinaa na ɛbɛyɛ kɔ akɔyɛ sɛ skipo nti no wote hanom ɛbɛyɛ kamakama paa ɔmo san to wall ɛde afa ha nyinaa nti no ɛnkɔnkɔyɛ sɛ obi abɛtumi abɛbɔ awura ofie anaa bibi everything will be 100%. But the meka yi nyinaa no ɛnkyɛ ne kotwa ahobam no wode w'ani bɛyɛ dɛn wobɛhu ne nyinaa wobɛhu concrete ɔmo ayɛ wɔ ha ɔmo ayɛ wɔ best premier ɔmo ayɛ wɔ cinnamon wode w'ani bɛhu ne nyinaa sisi a nti mebɔ ne tɔfa a na ɛno no no nti momma mo nsɛm ɔpani wɔayɛ adeɛ momma mo nsɛm yie o because deɛ nti a mesɛ momma mo nsɛm yie ne sɛ yɛyɛ hu wɔ ha yi ɛnka wobɛtumi ayɛ wɔ Tema ɛnka wobɛtumi ayɛ wɔ Accra ɛnka wobɛtumi ayɛ wɔ Takoradi ɛnka wobɛtumi ayɛ wɔ Sunyane but wɔayɛ no wɔ Kumasi nti a mesɛ yɛmmɔ nsɛm yie pa no nti momma nsɛm ano. So we continue with the program and we're moving on to the next facility. He mentioned a Turkey company who are helping him to do this. And so we call on Mr. Metz Building, the president of Miller Holding, to share with us what he thinks and hopes for this great project, Airport City Kumasi. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Metz Building.
His Royal Majesty, Honorable Ministers, Ambassador Ginger, all protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen, everybody good morning. It's a great honor to be with you today at the launch of Miller Holding. It's the first project in Ghana, a country full of opportunity, energy, and strong ambition. Under the leadership of His Royal Majesty, Kumasi has flourished and positioned itself a beacon of the progress in the region. His Majesty's vision for the future that combines tradition with the innovation is an inspiration for all of us. Today, we are opening a new chapter in the 58 years history of our company, Miller Holding, with Ghana. I am truly delighted to be here with you on this proud day, both of your company and our family. By laying the construction of the Kumasi, first luxury mixed-use residential project, we are bringing luxury to the people of Kumasi with the experience and quality of Miller Holding. We are particularly proud to contributing to His Royal Majesty's vision for Kumasi, one that aims to transform the city into a modern, vibrant hub while preserving and its rich cultural heritage. I feel great joy knowing that our esteemed Ghanaian brothers and sisters who have the experience, luxury, and high standard in the various parts of the world will now enjoy the Kensington Heights Airport City. Kumasi Airport City is not just a construction site. It's a hub of growth, travel, business events, and commercial opportunities. It will be create employment and attract investors. It is built on the principle of quality, sustainability, and inclusivity, which align perfect with the vision of development and prosperity His Majesty wants to support. As Miller Holding, due to our confidence in Ghana, we are extremely pleased to be investing the construction of 1,000 residential units together with our valued partner HDG, and they have made a direct foreign investment in Ghana. The total investment for the Kensington Heights project is $150 million, and it will be most luxury and high quality development in Ghana. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude, especially to His Royal Majesty and everyone support us throughout this journey. As you see at the construction site, we have started the ground improvement technology. Considering the interior design and material used, this project will complete it quickly.
Sound two, sincere apologies. Please go.
And delivered our wallet customers with the assurance of Miller Holding. Even though this is our first project in Ghana, very soon we will be launching new project in both Accra and Kumasi. By working in Ghanaian talents and respecting every community we serve in this country, we are proud to bring to Ghana positive impact that we have created across Africa. Our company, which has signed prestigious infrastructure and super infrastructure project in many countries across the African continent, has reached a total value of $3 billion. Will now also leave its mark in Ghana build industry. Many of projects have been honored with the international awards and have been recognized as the best in their own fields. We fully believe that our Kingston Heights project, which have started with the same excitement, we will also work to such a acolytes. As I conclude my speech, I would like to express my heartfelt thank you, my dear friends and partner, Stephen Oğuz. To our esteemed Ambassador Hussein Inga, who did not leave us alone today, and the entire Miller Holding family for their contributions to this project. His Royal Highness, with my deep love and respect, I salute you and your all this experience and my gratitude for our participation. Medasa. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Enjoy the Ghanaian food, okay?
Very nice.
Okay, have fun. All right. Mama Musamano. Oba asante amamre ni amane mo ese boso ba na me Japan nyasa. Nti ye nuano. Obo na homo de na nsusu. Thank you for the time na chi na amaye hu di ye hu. Nsha. And also more inspiration. Ye papa. Ote kokko so OTUMFOUR Sod to the second. Mama Musamano mu mo ya de pa. Na ye bia opem so so ye no na idea de dey. Hu the sisi ai. Ti bon samu yi. So with that said, we'll call on Mr. Kwabnobin, CEO of Course Assets, to share with us his brief remarks. Mr. Kwabnobin.
Good morning. Honorable Minister of Ashanti, Dr. Frank Amoakwani, his representative, Royal Highness, all protocols observed. It is with deep honor and pride that I stand before you today at this pivotal moment, the official sod-cutting ceremony of the Kumasi Airport City project. This, I believe, is more than a construction effort. It is a bold leap into a prosperous, interconnected future, one built on vision, partnership, and belief in the potential of Kumasi and Ghana as a whole. It is about building a future where our airports are not just points of transit, but engines of regional development. A future where local talent is harnessed, global standards are maintained, and Ghana sets the pace for infrastructure-led transformation across the continent. As proud investors in this transformative project, I'm particularly excited to announce that Course Assets and its partners are developing a number of major landmark hotel and hospitality projects within the Kumasi Airport City enclave. The first of these projects is our ongoing development of a world-class hotel under the globally respected Best Western Premier brand. This is a $15 million investment, and it reflects our confidence in the long-term viability and growth of the emerging economic enclave. Over the medium to long term, we target about $70 to $100 million investment within the airport city enclave. There is a second hotel that should be springing up next to Best Western, and we are also heavily involved into the medical field. So we'll be happy to talk to HDG about getting into the hospital aspect of the enclave. He knows he's visited my hospitals in California before, so he knows what I'm talking about. This facility will not only provide premium hospitality to travelers, business people, and tourists, but will also create hundreds of direct and indirect jobs for the people of the Ashanti region, and it will contribute to the expansion of Ghana's tourism and aviation ecosystem and support the broader goal of making Kumasi a vibrant commercial and logistic hub in West Africa. The spirit of Kumasi is unmatched, a city rich in culture, history, and economic promise. The presence of the Asantehene and the resilience of the great people give us not only firm assurance of support, but also of a duty to rise to the occasion. To my fellow investors, let us continue to collaborate with integrity, innovation, and ambition, and let our collective efforts become the foundation for future generations to look back on with pride. To the government and industry regulators, we are grateful for your commitment to creating an enabling environment. Continue to support this vision with worthwhile incentives that encourage our efforts. Incentives such as tax waivers, technical and financial policies with directions which will always prove helpful and make the journey a lot easier. This is how we convert potential into prosperity. In conclusion, today we break the ground not just on concrete and steel, but on opportunity and legacy. Let history remember that in 2025, we came together to build something extraordinary, not for ourselves alone, but for Ghana and Africa's future. Thank you, and may God bless Kumasi and our beloved nation.
One more time, a round of applause for Mr. Kwabena, CEO, Cost Assets. Now, we get to invite the youngest regional minister I've ever seen since I was born in the Ashanti region to also deliver his address. He's been doing so well. I've been marking him from January to over 100. I think I'll give him about, for now, I'll give him 75. He's doing well. We'll be on something that we come across. Yeah. He's doing well. We'll be on call office now. Put your hands together for the Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Frank Amwakohene. Very, very energetic.
Thank you, Madam. Nana here, the representative of the Royal Majesty OTUMFOUR Sod-cutting the second, the Honorable Ambassador, His Excellency, Mr. Ben, dignitaries present here, and I know I also came together with the entire RECSEC, that's the Regional Security Committee. So I have here the Regional Police Commander, the Immigration Commander, Customs Commander, Signal Commander, GRA, National Security, also to affirm the fact that we are here for you to making sure that investments as they come into the region are duly protected. For the sake of time, I would acknowledge all other dignitaries present here and continue the speech on the already established protocol as the introduction went on. I bring you all greetings from His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and also want to assure the good people of Ashanti region that in the past 5 months, getting to 6 months that he's assumed office as President of the Republic, he's been doing all he can in all sectors in making sure that Ghana thrives, and for that matter, Ashanti region does see the development that we all need. His Excellency the President has made huge commitments in various sectors of the economy, i.e. health, education, trade, industry. And here we are in this gathering focused on works and housing. I'm going to share just a few commitments that His Excellency the President has made in order that we will be able to, as it were, attract investment and be able to improve on this sector. As a country, we have almost 1.8 million deficit of housing units. And with this said, Ashanti region, we have almost 5.4% of that as a deficit for us as a region. When people do not have conducive and the right households to live in, it goes all the way to affect every aspect of the society: health, education, city beautification, sanitation, and all that. So it should tell you that housing and infrastructure, so far as regional planning, city planning is concerned, is one thing that as a government, we do not take it lightly. So far as this region is concerned, we have about 40% of households in the region that, or how 40% of our residents who live in rented apartments, with almost 60% of them living in their own apartments. Our concern as a government is the fact that we spring up buildings and we start building without recourse to the laid down laws that govern how we plan our city and how we plan our towns. We get people building anywhere that they feel like, on drainage, in spaces that are reserved for either our ecosystem or within river bodies where we don't expect that we don't very close to them, among others. These are things that we are battling with as a people, and we expect that as a city, as a region, we all help the government as we want to make sure that we put in all the effort in making sure we plan the city and plan it well. With this said, most countries, what they do is that usually they have downtowns where new cities spring up and they are able to plan it well and even relocate some of the older cities so that we'll be able to have the right space to be able to plan it well. We believe that this investment is going to be the downtown for Kumasi and for that matter, Ashanti region. It's going to be a role model city, a model city that would cause us to learn from what we're doing to be able to plan our cities and plan our towns and plan them well. So with this, you have our 100% support as a government in making sure that we protect your investments and be able to also encourage other investors that if you need to invest in Ghana, if you need to invest anywhere in Africa, Ashanti region is the place of choice to invest here, and we are here as a government to protect that investment. Having said this, we know very well that this will ginger a lot of the gathering here in choosing Ghana as your destination or even Ashanti region as your destination for your investment. As a government, we offer tax waivers for investors who come into the region, who come into the country, in making sure that they will invest and also help us boost our various sectors of the economy. We also offer tax holidays as much as even up to 10 years so that you'll be able to, as it were, get a lot of the dividends that will help you repay or recoup your investment. We also give you an opportunity to repatriate your profits or your dividends without any restrictions whatsoever. Again, we have other demarcated free zones areas which allows investment in all other sectors of the region and for that matter of the country. So just with this brief overview of our commitments in attracting investment into the country and for that matter into the region, we want to encourage every son of the land that we should learn from the example of Stephen and Mr. Omen and the entire team who have put together this airport city project. That Kumasi is the gateway, Ashanti region is the gateway to Ghana, as Ghana is the gateway to Africa. So anyone who is a son of the land, who is well to do and wants to make any investment elsewhere, I will encourage us all, say, let me enjoy high and sunny. You should be able to invest while you are still strong in your region so that we will be able to open up the region for our youth to get employment and also to be able to get to develop our region. With that said, I will thank you all for being here and being in this gathering to support this wonderful initiative and also affirm the commitment and the support of His Excellency the President and the government for that matter to this beautiful project, and also assure you once again that you have our 100% support. Thank you very much and congratulations on this beautiful work.
Yes. The youngest Ashanti Region Minister. He reminds me so much of Kojo Yanka. You know, he started fraternizing with people. You know why? But the Chiadia, all right, so before I invite our special guest of honor for today, representing His Majesty the King of OTUMFOUR Sod to the second, I once again call my brother and the big brain behind this package to share some few words, and then after that we'll go to His Majesty. I draw for Munya Radio to be a member.
Thank you very much. There's story. There's this story. Now, my only papa warning. About 1 year ago, you started a project now. And I'm a program back home. And also about talk a dining. Meeting and I'm so yeah, Juma Bay. And there's all stop put to a view, Tahokan baby. ɔtɔn wɔyɛ chopper ɔtɔn aduane ne ade ɛna ne sister wabie drink shop bi wɔ nkyɛn ayɛ dɛ ama no na ɔsɔre anɔpa a na watena kaa mu na ɔyɛ bidie nti ɔtena kaa anim a anɔpa tututu na gye sɛ bidie no ɔkɔfa wɔ akurase a ɔduru ekuo bi aso a na ɔretɔn nti ama ɔbɛyɛ 11 deɛ na gye sɛ watɔn awie na waba ne shop na meka kyerɛ ne sɛ na ɛdan no ɛyɛ $90,000 na ɔbɛtumi atɔ ɛna ɔse ɔfrɛ me da a wɔnyɛ sɛ mi nti ɔfrɛ me da na ɔsɛ ɔda a bɛtumi atɔ nti nyame adom a fa my account details no ɛma me ɛna ɔgye account details nti mo na ɔfrɛ me na ɔsɛ ɔde 200,000 Ghana akɔto ɛna ɔsɛnde receipt no yɛ dɛ ɛmaa me bosomi biara maame no amana 1 month koraa anyɛ dɛ ampa ho there was only one time ɛna ɔtua no 1 day late na ɔgyaa me voicemail tintintin that time na mo America so ɔpamakyɛw na ne sika biara na ɛwɔ sɛ ɛba no delay yɛ nti wɔyɛ late 1 day me ne wo kasa yi maame no tua almost 70% awie nti mete hɔ na mema me speech no merɛ fie na mepɛ sɛ mehyɛ wɔyɛ ma obiara because ebi feel sɛ ade no a yɛyɛ no yɛ mama yɛyɛ ama a specific class and the level of support a memahu already only sɛ adwuma no a yɛyɛ no so far no yɛyɛ ne din nti na bebree ayɛ dɛ ɛnnim but nnipa bebree te sɛ maame ana ɔmoyɛ dɛ ɔmahu project no a ɔmɔni agye ho a ɔmo nso atɔ bi a ɔmo yɛ deɛ ɔmo bɛtumi biara me ne wo kasa yi ne babaa ɛwɔ aburokyire ɔmo no ne ɔfaase bi ɔwɔ Italy ɔmo nyinaa ɛyɛ dɛ ɛtɔ bi nti na mepɛ sɛ mehyɛ story wɔ yi na mo a mohwɛ me mo a mowɔ ha nyinaa na yɛ inspiration ɛma mo sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a mobɛtumi ɛho sɛ obiara nso bɛtumi ayɛ dɛ asupporte project. Thank you.
Afede mu ada o. Wɔfa Nana Juma Sapon wa. Ɔno ansa na mekɔ FM so na those time mo a monim Loving Sea ya wa pɔnkɔ time GBC. Na yɛn na program yɛkɔ ne yɛnkɔ aketekete tu kɔ na kɔm de waja ɔkɔ na waja 5 cities bi na gya de atɔm kate bi na de ayɛ 1212. Ɔnsesa yɛ o sɛ ɔte na saa na ɔte na ɔde kakra bi ka ho ama yɛ na afei mekɔ na hɔ. Ɔka sɛ ɔbɛyi obi aba. Nana piao. Nana sɛ ɔnsesa yɛ dɔte na ami hyira na saa na team. Ana sɔfo mboa. Kakra bi na afei mekɔ.
We thank God for His Excellency and the Supreme Leader of Ashanti, OTUMFOUR Sod-cutting the second. He's our great king, and everything about him is great. He does great things, does wonderful things, and he's somebody we should appreciate. I want all of us to give a better clap of it in appreciation for the life of OTUMFOUR Sod-cutting the second, for his good work, for all the things he's doing for us. I think you can do it better. He's done so much. He has great vision and he's supporting the city, the country, everywhere. Do this the last time. We appreciate him. Nana, Your Majesty, we appreciate you and we salute you. We thank you for this great vision. And I've been with Nana all this long, and every time he mentions his name, he says this. When he's discouraged, he says you can do it. But one thing I want to add to what he has said is that the lady in question is sitting here, but I wanted if you wouldn't mind, lady, can you stand up so that we appreciate you and people will learn from you? He's a role model, and we want to highlight such role models that we should follow their good example. If you look at the work he's doing, please come forward and let's appreciate you. He's not there all the people who are so, look at her. He's a wonderful woman. Mama, come here and let's appreciate you. You are a wonderful woman. Yes. This is not for men, it's men and women. Yes, Antoine, you are blessed.
Okay.
So we want to say this is the wonderful woman who is supporting this project. Anytime you support this project, you are supporting employment in the city. You are supporting OTUMFOUR, and you are putting money in the pockets of people. All the people working here, there are many. You can see few of them are here. Without this, they will not get And I want to thank Nana and then all those people who are supporting, especially Mr. Miller from the ambassador. You see, the ambassador himself is here. That shows how important the importance they attach to this project. So we salute you, Mr. Ambassador, the investor. God bless you. What I want to tell you is that all of us must be part of this project. We don't have excuse. The payment system is too flexible that within 2 years, if you have to come out with $100,000, now that the CD is appreciated against the dollar, it makes it easier to pay. So please, bear it in mind that you are one of the solutions to these buildings we are putting up. And I want to thank you for coming. In my case, what I want to challenge you is that this is an individual who lives in America, and he lives in the best part of America, and he lives in the best part of UK. And he left all these things to come and invest here. So those of you in Accra, all over the world, I invite you to come and also invite in this project. If you can't start it big like this, he has shown you the way, and he's a role model, and we should follow him. Like he said, Ufu Biapa and the piano. Said the mammy a piano, Yenina, Yen piano. The name said, Sir Juna Dewe, a payin shira ama Santimai. Santimai, a kura, a Ghana, baby a tourism back as the pie, Kumasi, OTUMFOUR. Nasa higher basa, one way banner, Omuntini, baby, my division way, a babua man's akoso. Ebeboa ma nipa bebree aba asantima ebeboa ma nipa bebree abɛyɛ krabere yɛyine ne ho ɔfɛ wɔ tumi wɔ bibia ama nipa aba abɛhwɛ mu ama yɛso so yɛnya ho mfasoɔ enti yɛda mo ase sɛ mo baeɛ Nyankopɔn ahyira mo dada ɔbɛkɔ so ahyira mo me nua ba Nyame ahyira na wo din sɛ
Okay, so the president, that is news. What my interview is here, we hot for 12 o'clock news. All right, with that said, we'll cross over to the cultural troop to pave the way for His Highness Ohineba Hiane to deliver his address. And see, I go for more a Benaso. Open to Panu Kakana Free. They will say, Yebra is a Namuano. Oba. Kamu ina sasa Ohineba Hiane Kasavia Ibesia Conforma na Yakutati Pune Honu Yababa most reverend Professor Yikasafu Abepompa Sana Tatibu Afi Gabasi Correct Yakosudia with the son that also never come out so they were going to have to Okay, Tiana Masiti Yama Ohineba Yagade Ebra na Wabeka Sapacho Yama Sapokasia Asia OTUMFOUR Sod-cutting the representative and then Abra Waba Abeka Sadiabeche Onwa Musu the project Hawaii hospital was in Yasa Yagre or Daisy Nana Diao Finish the community.
Good afternoon, everyone. Shanti Regional Minister Honorable Dr. Kumasi, His Excellency the Ambassador of Turkey, Honorable clergy, and I know the developers and the visionary Nana Stephen Owusu, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. I stand here on behalf of His Royal Majesty OTUMFOUR Sod-cutting. I have the singular honor to read his address. It is with the utmost joy that we perform the official commissioning of the Airport City project. This is, by a long stretch, the most ambitious private sector-led project designed to make the most consequential impact upon our capital city. It follows in the tradition of our forebears, whose pioneering spirit on farmlands and timber fields produced the wealth with which they built this city into the garden city of West Africa and the second most important city of the nation, Ghana. This project promises a new living experience for residents and visitors. On a 50-acre plot at the foot of the Prempeh International Airport, the builders are creating an oasis of tranquility and luxury that should elevate our souls to the height of dreams. They are offering the largest smart city in West Africa with all the conveniences and luxuries modern technology has to offer. At one end is the Greenwich, which will be a gated community of 80 homes with a touch of sheer luxury. Next is the Kensington Heights, which is a complex of 15-story apartment buildings, provided 750 rooms. The world-famous Best Western Premier Hotel are signed in to provide world-class hotel and recreational facilities, and the Cinnamon offers first-class rate and business facilities. Rounding them up is a complex of shopping malls, restaurants, medical center, and educational facility. It is a matter of pride to record that this multi-million-dollar life-changing project is a brainchild of a son of the Golden Stool, Stephen Owusu. And it could not have come at a more auspicious moment of our nation, for Ashanti-Man and indeed Africa. We are passing through a phase in history in which there appears to be only one certainty. Nations like Ghana, indeed the entire continent of Africa, will have to learn to swim under its own steam or be carried away by the waves. Our own people now have to be upfront in leading the development effort. We need our entrepreneurs to step forward and be prepared to take the risk of investing in the sustainable development of our countries. This is what makes today's ceremony more important. Stephen has been a devoted young man who has been part of the Asante heritage in the diaspora. A technology expert, he found his feet with one of the global giants of the retail trade, serving in senior positions for over a decade with Tesco, the second largest retail chain in the United Kingdom. Having garnered all the right experience and network, Stephen donned on his entrepreneurial cap and launched out on his own. He created a product that was to revolutionize the Belgian fitness industry. It was then that he began to look homeward and created a diversified business group, at the top of which has been the real estate development group responsible for today's project. In addition to Kumasi City project, HDG Housing has similar life-changing projects in the famous Trasacco Enclave and Ayimensa in Accra. This is the sort of example we want to encourage our sons and daughters to emulate. Throughout Ghana, in all our nooks and corners, there are many of our citizens blessed with resources which, if wisely invested, will make a huge impact on the economy. Beyond our shores in the diaspora, there are many with access to resources that can be invested to yield beneficial results for all. It is time to begin a national conversation to encourage our people to have faith in their country and to be prepared to put their money where their mouth is. For this to happen, the country needs policies that encourages and rewards private endeavor and minimizes the risk to investments. So far, the new government of President John Dramani Mahama has done a good job in giving some stability to the cedi in the foreign exchange market. It has provided a sound foundation for rational dialogue with the business, which we hope will encourage the desired upsurge in productive investment. For now, the Golden Stool is proud to pay a tribute to our proud son, Stephen Owusu, for his vision, creativity, and dedication to the development its homeland. We pay tribute to its foreign partners for their faith in him and in the country. And we pay tribute to all those who have helped make this possible. Above all, I have to launch a fervent appeal for fulsome support to this life-changing project. As you will appreciate, such flagship projects do more than brighten the space they occupy. They act as magnets for even bigger things. The success of the Kumasi Airport City project should inspire to dream bigger dreams and unlock access to more investment in our city. For there is no doubt that Kumasi, as the second capital of Ghana, needs massive regeneration. The jaded image of the Kumasi Garden City needs to be spruced up. More important, Kumasi needs regeneration as the industrial powerhouse of the northern sector of the country. That is needed to create jobs for our ever-increasing youth and to give meaning to the avowed aim of equal opportunities for all. I can see from this project the development of a strategic partnership between Airport City and the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology to create a world-class techno-hub to lead Ghana's digital ambitions and innovations. Let us all step forward to share in this life-changing experience and the confidence that every purchase and every investment we make towards its success is a declaration of faith in the destiny of our nation. And with the confidence in the support of our people, it's my pleasure to declare Kumasi's Airport City project officially launched. And I will end by saying that when OTUMFOUR told Stephen Owusu, it will be finished, I'm praying that in 2 years we'll come back here and cut the tape, unveil the flag, and he will say, it is finished. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the representative for His Majesty the King, OTUMFOUR Sod-cutting the second, Doctor. Now, Doctor, OTUMFOUR program no internet no baby until so move free upon Meko. And he was two grammar, two assistants, as I was here. The first of all, Open Isa and open Kofi Badu.